Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are proud to present a tribute to 10 years of Lou Mongello and the WDW Radio podcast. And here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Break it on down. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Well, bless you. Bless you.
Welcome to the WDW Radio Show, your Walt Disney World information station. I'm Lou Mongello, author of the Walt Disney World Trivia books and owner of DisneyWorldTrivia.com. You may remember me from such podcasts as the Mouse Tunes Disney Podcast, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. However, I am pleased to welcome you to the very first episode of the WDW Radio Show. WDW, that's what it's all about. Just having fun and sharing our common love for a place that so many of us feel is truly something special. I am truly humbled, flattered, and overwhelmed. I'm Lou, and really hope that you enjoy what I'm doing with the new show. New show. 2007. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Lou Mongello. You are my friend. If you are watching live, thank you so very much for joining me. If you're watching this on the replay, please be sure and join us every Wednesday right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes I'm here in the global headquarters, also known as the fifth bedroom. Other times I'll be out and about in the park. So make sure you turn on notifications as well, so you make sure you get notified whenever I go live. Thank you so much to all of you who I already see are in or back in the box. Eric, Judy, Ethan, Dave, Marnie, Angie, Ray, David, Rick, and everybody else whose names I've already missed and scrolled by. Bob Ostrowski, Nicole, Jerris, Jim O, always here in the box. I love Wednesday nights. It is the night that I look forward to most because I get to spend it with you, my friends. Jimmy Styles said, "Bro, when did you shave this morning?" About 15 minutes ago. So, you know, listen, I'm lucky that I still have, you know, some hair. So, I shaved yesterday, to answer your question. So, Terry Simpson Doherty, always nice to see you as well. Ricky, DJ, Technoid Reed, spinning some amazing tunes and remixes. Thank you for the latest one over, where are you? You're on SoundCloud and you're all over the place now. So the Penguins jersey is on, ready for game 2. Nikki, I have this under here. I have my P painted on my chest for Penguins. I don't even know. Is it, she's talking about hockey? Hey, Jill, feel like I know you since I hugged you at Epcot. Listen, Jill, we obviously knew each other sort of beforehand, but once we hug it out, we are like super friends. Like, we need like decoder rings. I was about to make a really obscure 70s, 80s comic cartoon reference, but I won't. Amy Fisk says, "Aloha from Hawaii. What island are you on in Hawaii?" Which, dare I say, may be the most beautiful place on planet Earth, although Pandora may be a very, very close second. Martin Shergold, my friend from the UK, I cannot wait to see you here in Walt Disney World soon. Darlene Nagy from West Seneca, New York. Rick says your face looks thinner. Oh my, Rick, you just made my night. And I'm gonna, whatever I did with the shaving, I'm gonna make sure. Oh, she's from Oahu. God, Oahu's beautiful. Let me not even get into the tuna poke. And now I actually have somebody to look at. Thank you, Nikki. I have Peter Pan up on the wall to look at when I look over there. Tweet Clevance. Nice to see you. Hal Cussler, you'll make plenty of obscure references. Why hold back? That's true. I can't hold back. It's just in my nature. So Jimmy Styles brings in Wonder Twin powers. Obviously, Jimmy is watching a lot of late night Cartoon Network. Let me see. Brandon says, "Hello for my first vacation to Anaheim." Brandon Morocco. I have 4 words for you. Cozy cone. Cozy cone. Just do it, and I promise you, you will be super happy. Nikki Keller says, 17 days. Hopefully I get to see you for my handshake, hug, and thanks as well. Ricky DJ Technoid Reed says, Mongello, how freaking good is Pandora? I will tell you, brother, if you have not listened to the show as yet, thank you, Becky, Amanda and John for joining me this week. If you have not listened to the show, spoiler alert, because it is just, it is absolutely spectacular, and I believe it is the most beautiful thing. Imagineering, again, I have not been overseas, but that I have seen that Imagineering has ever created. Gushing about it, Jimmy Styles says. Jimmy, I don't know if you're saying that I'm gushing or you're gushing or collectively are gushing, but I am gushing about Pandora. It exceeded any expectations that I had. But I would invite you to listen to show number right here, show number 484. Am I literally 16 episodes away from 500, which is really not 500 because I had like 83 on the last show, but it doesn't matter. We're close to 500. We're going to have to figure out something to do, but I would love if you would listen, more importantly, share this week's episode about Pandora. We go for a little while. By the way, Rodrigo Tefel Tejedo, I have not seen you in way too long, brother. And number two, speaking of Pandora, thank you for sharing your spectacular photos over on the WDW Radio page on Facebook. So, but yeah, check out this week's episode 484. Tom says, is it better theme than Cars Land? Cars Land is incredible. Tom Franklin, obviously it's a very different type of theming, but, and forgive me because I know I potentially overuse and overly apologize. When you talked about immersive experiences, I think if you listen on the show, somebody said that when they went back to Animal Kingdom, like they forgot that they were in Animal Kingdom while they were there. I mean, that's how beautiful it is. Flight of Passage is nothing short of breathtaking. It is nothing short of breathtaking. Deborah Capalucci Benson says, I must see your Avatar. I'm waiting to see how it turned out. And he is right there. So I might as well bring him out. I talk about it on the show. I loved the experience. I actually got to keep my A287. I was actually hoping it was A213. 113, sorry. I got A287, and this is my, I guess I can take him out. But then he's not going to be mint in box anymore. Let me see. Can I get him out of here? I mean, I know I can get him out. I just don't know how to get him out without actually. Well, this is what he looks like. I don't want to break the box, but this is the Avatar. Now, I was able to select the eye color, the hair, and the markings. Whoops, I'll get this eventually. And the markings on his face. They have one body type for men. I think they have two body types and necklaces for women, but you can also dress your avatar. Like they sell action, like I call them action figure, like clothes. Like it's like you can play dress up with your avatar. It's like my 12-inch G.I. Joe action figure from the late 70s. Jimmy Styles has bushiest eyebrows ever. Why do I call him my friend? Why did I call him my friend? Allison Ramos Miller, I miss you. I love you, and I have been thinking about you and praying for you today. So I want you to know that. But yeah, this is my avatar. There are many other like it, but this one is mine. I love the experience. It was $74.99. I think somebody asked. I think it was well worth it because this is actually an articulating like figure that you could take out. You can dress them up, but I loved the experience part of it. I love the story leading up to it. I don't want to spoil it because if you do it, that is part of the fun. And then when you get to pick it up, there's sort of a process that you go through. And again, if you watch the live video or if you watched the video of me picking my avatar up, you can get a sense of exactly what it is. Somebody asked a question about Star Wars Land, about the time it'll take them to build. But wait a minute. Don 11 says, hello from the Boathouse. Wanted to check in with all the Pandora. Love Flight of Passage. New favorite ride. Everything about Pandora. So Don 11, you have to tell me who your server is. Just in case I know them, because I know the Boathouse. I love the Boathouse. If Steve Schussler is here tonight, you know, brother, how much I love it. And unfortunately, or fortunately, my kids love it too. So now whenever it's like, oh, we don't feel like making dinner. What do you guys want to go? It's like Boathouse. I'm like, guys, I mean, theoretically, I guess we could go every night, but we can't go every single night. So, Tweet says, it was, oh my gosh, so cool when we went to Pandora. Awesomeness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who watched both live and the replay videos. especially some of the 360 videos that I was doing during the preview, and then some of the live videos that I was doing as well. I would love, especially the 360 ones. I haven't seen anybody else doing that yet, so if you guys could share those out, I would love to see people's reactions and what they think about the 360 videos. And tell me in the comments or on Facebook or wherever, where would you like me to go next and do a 360 video? Is it going to be a ride-through? Is it a land? Can I do 360 video of a restaurant dining experience? This way they don't have to watch me eating food the whole time. Jason Lozada and my friend Connor from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. How you doing, brother? Stuart Sternberg, keeping the countdown flame a-burning. I don't get to say it to you every day, but I appreciate you every day when I wake up and I see that there. So thank you so much, brother. I do very much appreciate you. Deborah says you did a wonderful job. Best I saw pop up in my feed. That says a lot, and I really do appreciate it because I know a lot of people were sharing. You were probably inundated with Pandoran and Navi content. Martin says, do a 360 of my house. Martin, when I come to UK, we will do a 360. We'll do lots of 360 VR stuff. Erica says, do 360 riding Pirates or Splash. Splash might be a good one. Pirates is tough just because it's so dark in some scenes, but we will give it a shot. Ricky says he wants to see a 360 of a dining review. I should put the avatar next to you on your left, so when I turn to talk to nobody, I'm really talking. Oh, so he'll be like my co-host for the day. I just need like a stand for him, which, of course, I just cleaned my office today, and I have nothing to stand him on. 360 video of the WDW Radio corporate headquarters, not just... No. If I do, I got to cover the board because I added something recently. Have a seat. I added something recently to the board, which I have not revealed or disclosed or even hinted to Becky Mencken about. So, and I know that she's here, and it makes her the flame, blood boiling so much so I'm sure I'm going to get an angry text from her in about a few seconds. Will they be doing a D33 Expo meet? Yes. So Nick, we're actually going to be combining. There's a lot of love in that expo room because Mouse Fan Travel and WDW Radio have come together again, like ebony and ivory, the black and white cookie, peanut butter and jelly, and peanut butter and chocolate, and we will be having a booth together. So we will obviously be at the booth all 3 days, and we are going to be doing something special that Monday. There's been a little bit of change of plans, a little bit of reorganization, a lot of late night work here at the WDW Radio headquarters. But as soon as we have a couple of last details nailed down, we are going to do something together that should be a lot of fun. And I don't want to say too much because Becky gets mad. So Nick says, awesome, I will see you there. Yahoo! So if you're coming to D23 Expo, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up. I actually can't see it from my broadcast side. Let me know in the comments who is coming out to D23 Expo. Becky says under 30. No. No, the cruise is under 30 days. We got plenty of time. Don't worry about that. And that thing that I'm supposed to be working on, I'll get to it. Your 3 kids won't let you go without them. So, Deborah, here's what you do. You say, look, I don't really know if it's good for kids or not. Why don't I go? I'll see what it's like this year. And if it's cool, we'll go back in 2 years in 2019. You guys can come. That's what I mean. It worked for me for years. And now it's just getting to the age that they have to come. Let's see. Justine, welcome. Gemma's going to be there. Donna's going to be there. Ray, it's going to be during the day on the 17th. It will take place throughout the day on the 17th. So your server is Niles. I don't know if I know Niles, but I wonder if Chef Bob is there. Tell Niles to tell Chef Bob that you are a friend of mine and that you heard him on the show and you want to just tell him how much you love him because hopefully he'll come out because he is a good guy. So, Catherine, anybody can go to D23 Expo. All you need is a ticket and a dream to be there. So, Linda Lammers, I am not, this time it's actually, there's nothing, wait, I have all my info. I'm waiting for Lou to say, we had such a nice week and now I want to strangle you again. Lies, I tell you. What panel am I most looking forward to? Josh, Parks panel is always my favorite. A lot of times I am tied down to the booth, but we have sort of runners going back and forth telling us what is going on there. So, but the Parks panel is always the one that I'm most excited about. Although there is something else that I expect to be announced at Expo that I cannot even really hint to, that I do not believe has surfaced in the online rumor mill as yet. And if it comes to pass, there's going to be a lot of happy people in this box. That's all I'm going to say. Donna Lee Pemberton, always nice to see you. How are you? And on things on your side of the pond. Is the Edison on the top most looking forward to restaurant opening this year at Disney Springs? So, Brian, in terms of what is coming up next, we've got the Edison, we've got Wine Bar George. They finally just announced the new Wolfgang Puck restaurant, as well as a couple of other smaller ones. I think the Edison is probably highest on that list because I've heard such good things. I have a friend who has seen the one out in LA. He says it's spectacular, theming, entertainment, food. And so in terms of environment, that is the one that I'm looking forward to most. What do I think about the Avengers manhole cover and shield commotion at Disneyland? Kristen Sellens-Deaton, if you rewind a couple of weeks ago when I talked about Guardians of the Galaxy before it opened, I did say, dare I say, predict that Guardians of the Galaxy, the reason why it fits there is because that is going to be the first volley in terms of an overarching metamorphosis that section of the park is going to go through. And I think that is the first keystone in a transformation of what is currently Buena Vista Street. I believe that entire area is going to be a Marvel-themed land. And I know nothing, but I do believe that is something that's going to be announced at D23 Expo. Plans to make Guardians sort of the cornerstone, the first entry into what is going to be a Marvel-themed land over at Disney California Adventure. So Kevin Brown is in Tatuli Canteen right now. I dig it, brother. Okay, so you get the bowl with the either the potatoes or the rice. Actually, the kale and quinoa is really good too. You get the chicken, and then you get the black bean sauce, and you get one of the little fruity that's nice. Man, that's a good time right there. If I had one day in the Disney bubble but no park tickets, what would I do and where would I eat? I would wander and explore and graze my way through Disney Springs. I would have lunch at Morimoto or Homecoming without the G, just the apostrophe, and I would have dinner without a doubt at the Boathouse. There you go. Becky Mankin says the rice, the chicken, and the lumpia, which is over at Pongo Pongo, which means party party. Lottie Dottie, they like to party. They don't bother nobody. Never mind. Again, old 80s DJ Lou comes out. Amanda Walter says, hi from Australia. Good day, mate. Shrimp on the... Never mind. 75 days till your food adventure. I love every single aspect of that sentence. You're in Australia, 75 days countdown, and she doesn't care about the attractions. It's the food adventure. Did you hear that? It's the food adventure. Wait till you try the food in Pandora. It kills. Jeff Adams, what is going on, man? Long time no see, brother. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Morimoto was my son's favorite in the old Iron Chef days. Janelle, I will tell you, Morimoto, I was actually there for lunch meeting yesterday, and it happened again. It doesn't really happen often on Disney property, but I was with a friend for lunch, and we were trying to decide what to order, and we talked about sharing stuff. We said, forget it. Let's just get stuff. And as the waiter took the order, he's like, and he looked, he goes, you know, that's a lot of, you want me to put the lo mein in the doggy bag? Or like, you want to take that home? We're like, no, we've got this. Just don't worry. He was frightened and yet impressed because there was no lo mein left behind. There was no, the udon, the spicy udon was so good too. Getting a little. Nicole never ate at the Boathouse, always ate at Rainforest or outside at Lava Lounge. Nicole, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to, because you need to go, look at that, you need to go to the Boathouse, eat inside, eat outside. It doesn't matter. I promise you it will change your life. And if you can't get a reservation, let me know. So, let's see. Martin lost 2 stones. I don't know what that means. A stone is like, what, 8 pounds? He's all packed, and it just went by too fast. Oh, Stretchy Pants back for a WWE food tour. Martin, my friend, we're going to make sure we get together while you are here. Lucy Stewart, always love seeing you in the box. I owe you an email and a phone call. We've got lots of catching up to do. Christy Carson, I've eaten at the Play Pig once, twice, thrice? Twice, and I loved it. I've sampled a number of things on the menu, but I will tell you, the sweet potato tater tots are delicious. The cauliflower is really good. And this, I'm not even like talking about the actual barbecue stuff. I'm just talking about the appetizer-y stuff. 14 pounds, whatever. And the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts are delicious. And I had the brisket sandwich. That's a party going on right there. Martin lost 28 pounds. Yikes. I got to do some of that because you've noticed I'm wearing a lot of black. Janelle thinks you need to go check what's available now. We thought we wanted BOMA, but I think that's changing as you speak. Janelle, call the Boathouse directly, and that is the best way to find out about getting a reservation there. I would absolutely make a reservation, although, come closer. Here's the secret. For the Boathouse, you can sit at the bar, inside or outside, and there's actually now seating on the dock around all the antique boats. You have full access to the entire menu and don't need a reservation. They've got fans, they've got misters, they've got shade, they got comfy couches. Like, that's a nice time right out there. But I would make a reservation anyway. So, let's see. Christina Ritz has been missing all the lives. Hello from New Jersey. Christina Ritz, tell me, I know you told me this before. Where in New Jersey are you from? Becky says, I know Lou Mongello, seek me. That actually does not work anywhere. It usually will get you kicked out. But I have friends at the Boathouse. It's nice to be able to go sometimes. They're so nice and accommodating there. Not because I go there every week, but just because they're nice and accommodating. That's why, even if the Disney dining reservation system says it's booked, call the Boathouse directly. Am I going to try the buffalo chicken dog at Casey's Corner this month? Jen Renard Bueno. I love the fact that her name is Jen Bueno. I think I'm going to. Maybe I'll make that a snack of the week, because I think a hot dog can be a snack, although that's usually the kiss of death, because every snack of the week that I do ends up disappearing. But I will try it out next time I go back. Chad Lectura. I proposed while on Spaceship Earth 6 years ago today. Just thought I'd share. Congratulations. Have you gotten married yet? And what scene in Spaceship Earth did you actually choose? Like, did you time it because it needs to be at our Spaceship Earth scene, or where exactly did you do it? Like, oh, it's got to be in the Renaissance scene. Let's see. Julie says, thank you for the live streaming. Since I'm way off in CA, which I think is Canada, not California, made me feel like I was there with you, and I love the 360. Thank you so much. That's exactly how I want you to feel. It's not, hey, look at me. It's, I want you to be there with me, and I'm so glad you enjoyed the 360 video. I'm having so much fun shooting and sharing all those. Amanda, I don't know August's meet of the month dates as yet. I do have some traveling to speak during August, so I'm not really sure. Same thing for June. Looks like it's going to be the 24th, right before the cruise, and then don't know about July again. So severe thunderstorm heading our way. We actually just had one here. We needed one here. Super, super excited. Plus, I love the sound of... I know I'm weird. I love lightning and thunderstorms. Like, I like sitting outside sometimes with the lights off, like on the covered part of my lanai, and just listening to the sound of the rain and the thunder and the lightning. I'm clearly starved for entertainment. I don't get out much except to eat. Hi, Darlene. We'll miss you on Double Lip. Listen, we always miss Darlene when she's not on the cruises with us. You can make Boathouse reservations on Open Table, easier to get than MDE. Marla Chan, who I love so much. I'm so sad that I didn't see you when I was out in Disneyland. Not just because I know you had taco-flavored Doritos for me, but because you had taco-flavored Doritos for... No, it's because I love you, and I missed seeing you. So... somebody said there's Marnie is sitting there stuffing your face with snacks. That is one of the many reasons I love Marnie Raimondo, by the way. Does the Boathouse accept dining plan? How many credits? I do, because I'm local, I don't do the dining plan. I believe they do, but don't quote me. I proposed during the backwards decline under the stars just after the apex of Spaceship Earth. She said yes. I assume that she did, or you wouldn't have been telling that story. I try and keep my proposal story of Walt Disney World, which was not with my current wife. I don't share that too often. She said yes, but it was over like 10 minutes later. But that's a beautiful section, although I do miss the former descent in Spaceship Earth. So, Rick and I coming to Dallas this summer. So this summer I am traveling to I'm traveling to Phoenix. You're driving me to Phoenix. What movie? What movie? It's Easy. And then he spits out his hamburger helper. You're driving me to Phoenix. I'm going to Phoenix. I'm going to Minnesota. Although I cannot disclose what those are yet because it's the ink is still wet. Where else am I going? I think I'm going to China at some point, but that's not until the fall. So I'm sorry for my height joke in the Nation group. That was short-sighted. Oh, remember Mickey Orlando when we were friends? That's all right. Listen, I feel, you know what? I might be 5'6.5" on a good day with the right shoes, but today I feel like I'm 9 feet tall because, to a certain degree, I am. I'll tell you, that's a good-looking Navi. Looks nothing like me. Marissa Brzezinski, as if I couldn't love her anymore, instantly gets vacation. I love it. Except the fact I found a Chevy Chase is a tool in real life. Boathouse, 5 p.m., June 13th, for 4 of us. Don't you mean 5 of us? I mean, don't you need like a guide? I'm like a non-singing shaman, like a Sherpa. Like I want to help you along on your Boathouse experience. You need me there to traverse that oh so long and delicious menu. I'm trying. Am I coming to Seattle anytime soon? That, my friend, is still up for discussion and debate. I may be back at the Pacific Northwest Mouse Meet this August-ish. August, I think. There's a lot of, like, conflicting travel plans, so I'm trying to see if I can make that happen. Jessica, I'll be back in Disneyland for D33 Expo, and we will be doing something special on Monday, July 17th, for Disneyland's birthday, which will be a lot of fun, and there'll be some valuable and not so valuable prizes as well. Lou is forced perspective in action. He is much tall. Oh, Lucy Stewart. Flattery will get you pretty much everywhere. Don Moore, and I was hoping you were there August 12th, so obviously you heard I'm trying to get there, brother, because I want to get there, so I need to talk to Her Majesty right there. I mean, not the puppet, but the actual princess herself. Christina Ritz, is there a restaurant in Pandora? There is. Listen to my review, our review, actually, on this week's show. We talk a lot about Satuli Canteen, and our review might surprise you. Our review might surprise you, and I will just leave it at that. Let's see. Make it work. We miss you at Pacific Northwest. Kayla, I miss you. I miss all the people at Pacific Northwest. I miss Don Warren. And look, I love that event. I have been honored to have been a part of it at the very beginning. I missed a couple of years, but really, really hope that I can make it back again this year. Safety Dave, I see him this morning, and now I see him tonight. That's a lot of Dave in one day, but we're still going to get together and do Dunkin' Donuts coffee or whatever it is, man. So we'll happen. Clay Mattingly, I see. Owate Kame Nagane. I don't know I still know how to say it. How do I do that? Owate Nagane. Owa Tagu Siam. I don't know how to say I see you, but I see you in Navi. So, Tom Franklin, I would love to come to Chicago. The best way for me to get to Chicago is by getting some sort of a speaking gig or an event up there. So if you know somebody or if you have an event, go to LouMongello.com, and I would love to be able to come out and speak somewhere in Chicago so we can get together and meet and eat in Chicago, because that is what I'm looking forward to, is the food. I've heard amazing things. Nikki Ostrowski, speaking of food, by the way, and food from Chicago. Kenneth Johnson, welcome home, brother. I cannot wait to get together and celebrate with you. We got to make that happen. I know you're still probably going to be in the unboxing phase for a while, but let's make it happen, man. I would love to see you and congratulate you on your new home. All the cool kids are doing it. All the cool kids are moving to Disney World. I knew I should have gotten my real estate license way back again. I love that the fact that Minnie Blue Lou has a monobrow too. She wonders why I get a little jokey on the show with her. It's because of comments like that. And look, there's a clear definition in between. Why do I even acknowledge her? Shameless plugs and bad impressions still going. Yeah, still same old show, same Lou Mongello. The margarita with I love bubble balls. I actually found a new super secret itty bitty teeny tiny like tuna pokey place with like 10 different teas and boba balls. And for those of you who are locals, maybe I'll take you there one day. I want to like keep frequenting this place because I don't want them to go out of business. I had a lemon pomegranate tea with boba balls today. And it's like saying boba balls. So Jim O, I can't wait till you come down, man. I'm going to take you and treat you to breakfast, lunch, and or dinner, wherever you like, to thank you for all of the love and the support that you give every day. So, Nikki Ostrowski, tuna pokey. Every single day, I could do tuna pokey. Becky, I need more boba. Becky just likes saying boba balls. Becky, you got Lou to say mono. John Rich, I was going to, because I know so many people who are moving down here that I said it just makes sense. And I had a business idea years ago that I didn't execute on for a number of reasons, time constraints being one of them. But maybe I'll have to get back on that. So I just don't know. I can't spread myself any thinner. Look, the board is already full, even though I crossed 1, 2, 3 things off of it this past week. I'm focusing down. So the spicy ahi pokey, Amy Fisk, you just jumped way up on my friend list because you said spicy tuna pokey. Whew. No one loves Lou. No, Lou doesn't love Lou. Lou, no, not at all. Lou loves boba balls. He loves spicy tuna, and he loves all of you collectively and individually. Sushi Happy Hour has to go down soon, dude. We will do some serious damage up there. Like I'm literally wearing stretchy shorts right now, and I could make that happen anytime. So let's do it soon, like really soon, like in the next 2 weeks or so. What's the best family restaurant at Disney Springs besides the Boathouse? My first inclination was to go over to Homecoming, which is right sort of across the way. I think they have excellent food there. It's very good sort of Southern comfort food, not Southern comfort food. It's Southern comfort food. For other family-friendly restaurants, I mean, depending how old your kids are, Clay, certainly places like T-Rex and Rainforest are super family-friendly. Where else would I go? Planet Hollywood, very friendly as well, too. Again, depending on the ages of your kids. Joe Carey, thank you so much for listening to the Pandora, and thank you again. I was going to thank, you know what? I'm not going to thank Becky again because she's been mean to me, and it's very hurtful and hurts my feelings. I want to contact you about what I have previously contacted. How may I do that? I'm so confused, but you can just email me, lou@wdwradio.com. Nicole Nastwol, sushi meetup. We can do that at places like, I love Katsura Grill. We can go back to Katsura Grill because that's easy, super accessible. If I was to do it, maybe we'll do, it's not a lot of room at Morimoto, even at the street food side. So, Matt Shane, I don't have a Banshee. My son has a Banshee. I just, really, that last email, really, I don't even know what you're talking about. Felicia Ann, good to see you. Somebody said that the homecoming chicken is that good. You're right. The homecoming fried chicken is that good. I thought Publix had the best fried chicken in town. The fried chicken sandwich with that little spicy stuff on it. Whew, that's good stuff. Ryan, I have eaten at Paddlefish, but disclaimer, I have only eaten there for media events. I've not actually had a full sit-down menu. I like to give them a few months before I do to sort of work out the kinks. So I can't speak to the service, the portion size, things like that. I just looked at it. Who gave me an angry face? Who gave me an angry? Why would you give me an angry? What did I say to make somebody give me the angry face? Joe says, every time I listen to your show, I want to eat sushi. There are worse ways to feel. Listen, I'm happy that that's what the show makes you want to do, is eat sushi as opposed to something else. I'm just curious now because I just saw that somebody gave me the angry face. No, it doesn't show here. Let's see. Oh, Jim O gave me an angry face. Did I say something to make Jim O mad? Oh, I hope not. I love Jim Orhosky. Joe Yurchuk, do I have your Michigan tumbler we gave you at the April meeting of the month? I do have but I don't have it with me. It's downstairs. I do have my blue Michigan Tervis tumbler. Thanks to all of you. So many of you have been so generous with sending me different Tervis tumblers. I've started to amass a little bit of a collection. I love, so I've gotten, this is one of my favorites, is Spider-Man. Marnie gave me Darth Vader. You gave me Michigan. Stan gave me something from the zoo in Canada. And I've got one from Buckeyes. I have such a tough time remembering the little beaver place with the little red hat. I know Buckeyes. What is it? Buckeyes? Buckeye, whatever. So yeah, I love collecting Tervis tumblers when I travel, and so yeah. So thank you to everybody who sent the Tervis tumblers over. I have to try and, as I travel, this is where I try and bring home. So if you have a really cool Tervis tumbler where you are, send it to me and I'll send you something back in return. So, but I do love my Darth Vader is the only one with the black lid, so it's cool. Is a WDW Radio Tervis tumbler on the horizon? Bob Gasper, I will tell you that I have looked into WDW Radio Tervis tumblers. If I get them, I will only be able to give them away as prizes because I don't want to start having to take orders and ship orders and things like that and get them out slowly. So much like what I'm holding in my hand right here, which I will maybe give away I have to give it away as a prize tonight. Lisa, Sherry, and I had an extensive conversation about Bucky's, says Terry Stinson Doherty. I only would wonder why and how that topic would come up. So, Karen Musgrove, stay tuned. Stay tuned. There are some things in the works that are coming soon. Darling, your WRL coffee mug fell and broke the lid. And my mug broke and lid. I don't know what that means, but I get the impression that your mug broke. Do I have any mugs to send you? I don't. You can get them on the store, and this is not meant to sound like a plug, so I won't even show the mugs are available there. If I had one, you know that I would send you one. So, let's see. Let me go back here a little bit. You do not want to know the detail. That gets me more nervous than anything else I've read tonight, which is saying a lot. Rob De Leon says, more pop sockets. I told my in-laws that I wanted one. You mean like one of these pop sockets? pop sockets with the holder, by the way. I love my pop socket. So if you've never seen one before, they fit on the back of a phone. They pop out, and it's a handle, but it also allows it to act as a stand, and you can wrap your earbuds around it, and it also has a holder, so you can like hang it right on. Like I have one on my car dashboard. Super secure, and yes, these are WDW Radio pop sockets. Not available in stores, but I will give one away tonight. So I'll pop one out so you can see what it looks like up close. There you go. So we will maybe we'll do a 20-question contest tonight. Nikki says the WDW Radio pop socket is so awesome, much like Nikki Keller. It's not the pop socket, it's the person that has it. You are what makes it awesome. Martin says, you, me, Dave, sushi, right? You had me at sushi. And nothing else in that sentence made any sense other than me and you and sushi. So nothing says Texas, like a good old Buc-ee's and Whataburger. I've never had Buc-ee's, nor have Whataburger. I need to do a speaking gig in Texas. So Jenna is digging the pop sockets. Well, you got to hang here. You get a pop socket. Hal Cussler, as of right now, they are relatively limited edition, although I will tell you that I will have pop sockets at D33 Expo, so you've got to come back to our booth, the WDW Radio Mouse Fan Travel booth. Gosh, I'm going to get this right one day. That booth right here, and our booth right here. Oy. You've got to come and check out a booth, and I will have some pop sockets for you there as well. So my turn to buy. Do they take shillings? They don't take that wacky money that you got over there. So listen, Martin, your money is no good here. I mean, literally, your money is no good here. But Dave has promised me that he will pay for as much sushi as we want. So don't you worry. Stick one in a hot pocket, you'll have a hot pocket pop socket. Say that 5 times fast. Is that a 40-ounce Fireball in that tumbler? No, as all my Fireball, if you notice, is still sitting, waiting patiently, like in case of emergency, break the top. I have not had Fireball in a long, long time. So just a lot of water tonight. Whataburger spoils you for any other burger joint. Interesting. Terry Gaff, who I love, by the way, will be at D23 pop socket. Terry Gaff, listen, I was actually thinking about making up some Nation pop sockets. So let me ask you this. For those of you who are members of the Nation, would you guys like some WDW Nation pop sockets? Because maybe this is something that I will get and send out as part of, not just, not just for Platinum members who get a care package every month. Maybe I'll do it for, a certain level and up. So, somebody said you need a speaking engagement in Vegas, dining meetup. Oh, Marla Chan, the fun and food and fatness we would have in Vegas if I can. I used to go to a conference every year that I am so bummed does not happen. There were the 2 conferences that I went to, both died. Fireball's made with water, so technically it's water. I would love to get back to Vegas. I would love to get back to Vegas. Lauren says, yes, for the Nation, please. You can actually fit 2 pop sockets on your phone. Some people do that, and they use them to wrap their headphones around and for like a double stand. That's where I first met Corey Bassett, and I know I owe you a message, brother. I will promise I will get back to you about that thing and see if we can figure all that out. So Vegas, baby. MEI can sponsor that one. Listen, Becky, we can talk about a Vegas sponsored trip and make that happen. I'll just make a. Wait a minute. No. If I do Momentum West, it has to be at Disneyland. So, which, by the way, now I am going to shamelessly plug, and I don't really care. If you are interested at all in Momentum, this is actually not true. There are less than 20 seats left. I think now we're down to 14 or 15. It is in Walt Disney World, October 14th through the 17th, which, by the way, happens to be food and wine. That was completely deliberate. It is a 2-day workshop. We've got a number of speakers and workshop sessions, including Duncan Wardle, who was on the show. He's the former Vice President of Creativity and Innovation for Walt Disney World. But it is really going to be a hands-on, interactive learning opportunity, whether you are just starting out with your blog or podcast or have an idea or a business that you want to turn and sort of take it to the next level. Momentum is for you, and then you could even stay for our optional mastermind day on Tuesday as well. I'll get rid of this now, but again, you can visit loumongello.com and find out about there. So let's see. Becky's getting a bus driving around the country to pick us up when we're all heading to Vegas. What could possibly go wrong? Megan Eichner says best burger is Skyway Drive, which is in Ohio. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Skyway Drive, but now I think, man, don't get me thinking about Vegas, because I love me some Las Vegas. Better Becky. Katie says better Becky driving than Lou. What's with the Lou bashing tonight? I'm an excellent driver. So Station Casinos. Oh my gosh, Dallas is on the way. Maybe we'll stop in Dallas while the Giants are there beating the Cowboys this year, and then we can just continue on to Las Vegas. So, and as long as we're there, we might as well go to Disneyland right after, because it's like right down the street. So Vegas would be so unproductive, but so fun. Lauren, that's not true. I've actually done conferences in Vegas for the past, this is the first year they're not doing it. So gosh, let's see. I've been going to Vegas for probably 10, 12 years for different types of events. And I actually get a lot of work done when I'm there. Quit laughing. I mean, I'm the only one in the room and I'm the only one laughing, but I honestly do get a lot of work done there. Road trip, Lou, better swing by Houston to pick us up. Done. Cause I'm going to ignore that Boo Giants comment. Vegas and then road trip to Disneyland. Could you imagine, Becky, if we rented a bus and then somehow had a contest where we picked up like 5, 7, or 10 people along the way? Like we started in Florida, and I can't stand it. I could not be I forget it. I can't be in a bus with you for that long. I would kill myself or kill you. But as long as we're in Fantasyland, taking the bus, starting in Florida, picking up like 5 people along the way, and it's like vacation road trip, WDW Radio style. We would be so fat by the time we got to Vegas, but so fun. But Becky would need her own bus anyway. She would not stay in the same bus with the rest of us peons. Like, I need my giant bed and blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, rent a bus, take route. Where did I go? Oh, it went by so fast. Katya, how are you? You're making Disney-themed cupcake for Cupcake Wars at school. Can you bring some to me? L'Oreal Route 66 on the way. I get my kicks on Route 66. I would love to see. If I only would have known how, yikes. If Jenna Lynn, she says, tell me where to catch the bus. She is all over it. You would have to have a webcam going. It would be like reality TV. Katie McNamara, it would be awesome TV. Watching the oh my God, the deconstruction of our relationship and the destruction of our relationship over those first couple of days would be fascinating to see, I'm sure. Becky, it would be like my old road days. I get the Talents bus. You can have the crew bus. You know what? I want to be with the crew. I want to be with the people. You can ride in the Talent bus. I want to ride whatever, because we're going to have Doritos, and we're going to have like stuff, and we're going to have fun. We're going to play poker, and we're going to have a good time. She's adding it to the real list. We're obviously going to need 2 buses. We need the Becky bus, and then we need the Lou and everybody else bus, and I'm totally cool with that. The WDW Radio party, we'll wrap that sucker. We will wrap and logo that. We'll put a Mouse Fan bus up front, of course, and then the other one, wrap it in the WDW Radio bus. I dig that a lot. Lou's Stretchy Pants Roadshow 2017. Could you imagine? Oh, I'll get Doritos to sponsor it. Oh, taco flavored Doritos. Could you imagine the fun we would have? Corey says, well, I'll be with the Becky bus. We know we'll have alcohol. Yeah, so you can go on the Becky Booze bus or the Lou Dorito bus. We're going to have so much more fun. I promise we'll have more. Darlene says, I will ride with either one of you. I don't even care. Sarah King, I haven't seen you in way too long. One of those traveling grills with a smoker. Oh, Lori, the food we'll have in my bus will be so much better than Becky's foofy food. Real world bus trip with Lou and Becky. The drama, the food, the suspense, the murder that would, Kelly Freeman, the movies we could watch along the way. We'll play games. We'll play Trivial Pursuit. Everyone will get like W Radio stretchy pants. Gosh, this would be so much fun. Which bus can Lisa, Sherry, and the fun bus? You want to be on the fun bus, not the Becky bus. Corey says, no, seriously, Lou, I know people that drive charter buses. We should look at, the bus trip is something that we've been talking about for a long, long time. Half jokingly, and then starting to get more serious. And I think tonight, Becky says, oh my God, this is Becky's bus has Cabana Boys and umbrella drinks. Love it, says Beatrice Feeney. Well, I clearly know you've made your choice, Beatrice, and I'm totally cool with that. You can be on the Becky Cabana Boy bus. Everybody else who wants to come on the Lou Fun bus with Doritos, we just need a table, a deck of cards, a cooler, and plenty of food. That's my kind of bus. Listen, so quick, stupid story, and I'm going to get choked up because every time I think about this. Every year, the reason why I'm here today is because every year we drove from New Jersey to Florida, and we had this pickup truck that had the cab on the back. It had a small row of, like a small bench seat in the back, and then we would climb through into the back where we had like sleeping bags, and me and my younger brother would like lay back there and like play games and, eat stuff, whatever. And I'll never forget, we were approaching, I think, south of the border, and I was sitting in the back and I was eating Doritos back there, and we got out of the truck and the tops of my jeans were orange because instead of like using a napkin like a normal kid, I was just wiping my hands on my pants, and I looked down and it looked like I had faded jeans that were faded fake orange from the fake cheese of the Doritos. That's a stupid story, but for some reason, nearly 40 years later, I still remember that. So, whatever. Let's see. I bet you all drove with the windows down. God's air conditioning. No. I remember driving with the air conditioning on and begging them to turn the air conditioning down, and my father and mother tell me to put on a sweater, and I'm like, dude, it's like South Carolina. It's 1,000 degrees outside, but it doesn't, like, we're not storing meat in the back of the truck. But they liked their air conditioning glow. And oh, by the way, the other thing too, the music in my bus will be so much better than the music in Becky's bus. Like DJ Lou, I'm not going to tell you my old DJ name. I will bring out, we will have so much, it'll be like an 80s dance party in our bus. Oh, the fun we would have, I tell you. Amber Bramble's going to be there. Being in Columbia, South Carolina, you're not wrong. I'm catching up. Mongello, we can play the Guardians of the Galaxy playlist, one bus, live streaming, and a contest who goes with us. Done. Added to the list. Yikes. We have to figure out some sort of sleeping arrangements. We have to think about the logistics of this. Jenna Jager wants to be on a Lou bus. Just saying. Just quick show of hands. Just type Lou bus or Becky bus. Whose bus would you rather? There's no wrong answer unless you say Becky's, but whose bus would you rather roll on? From Orlando, from Walt Disney World to Disneyland, the road trip to end all road trips, whose bus would you rather be on? Who needs sleep? I dig it. Lou bus, I dig. See? Grease musical sing-along. Wait, I have the tape right in there. I mean, I'm not going to show it, but nice. Oh my gosh, the fun we would have. Wait, why don't we do it like a cannonball run? Like, we'll race Becky's bus there too and see who gets there first. And whoever wins, whatever bus wins, the losing bus, Beckys Bus, buys the other bus dinner. Now I'm starting to like this idea. Now I'm starting to... Oh, gosh. This could be too dangerous and funny all at the same time. Deborah says, Lou's Bus, you had me at 80s music. Videos of Grease, 80s music. Food fights. Joe Carey said, Lou Bus halfway, and then I would switch. Kaji doesn't care. She just wants to get on either bus. Oh, gosh. This could be too... This could be too much fun. Who is actually... Oh, Terry, neither of us. We would have to hire a professional, clearly. In the 80s, we drove from Boston to Disney in about 24 hours. My dad was so tired. Yeah, Eric, that's what we used to do every year. My dad drove straight through, and we only stopped at south of the border. So we can hitch my large smoker to the bus. It's on a trailer. I can smoke up to 16 briskets. You may have just earned yourself a spot on the Lou Bus. Lauren, the Amex Platinum won me a little bit. Look at how easily she is wooed over. Just so you know, I have that's not a black card. I have a platinum card. I don't know if Becky's got black. I've got platinum too. But listen, you do what you think is right. You go whoever bus you think is right. So, David, no switching buses. You got to make your choice and stick with it. You got to commit. Jimmy Styles wants to be on Kaz's bus because he's got the smoker. Becky Bus, Lou Bus, or Dole Whip Bus, says Isabel. Sophie Kravitz, south of the border. I was when we moved to Florida, we drove down, obviously, in the Honda Odyssey, and we stopped at south of the border, and it was a little bit less of a magical experience than what I remember it being when I was a little kid. But we loved stopping and seeing Pedro and eating bad tacos at 4 o'clock in the morning. So those are some of the memories that we had. Does Becky's Bus have a hot tub? No, but mine does. I almost started singing a hot tub song, and then I forgot that I was live. So fortunately, I held that back. So let's see. How are we doing on time here? 8:27. Not bad. We still need to play 20 questions to give one of these away tonight. So let's see. Let me get my... While you guys debate whose bus you want to be on, let me think of... All right. Let's see. Let me think of where... Interesting. I love Hot Tub Time Machine. Can we do this when we move to Florida, please? Absolutely. I've got the old-fashioned ice cream maker, real Dole Whip mix. Oh, Deborah might have just earned herself a seat on the bus as well. Terry Stinson Doherty, I can hear that in my head. I was about to start singing it, and I won't because I'll start doing the whole Eddie Murphy doing James Brown thing. So, Luis Ramos, the Funky Bus. I have the Funky Bus song, but if I start singing it, I'll start doing that that low, Funky Bus, get on the bus thing, and I won't do it. I just won't. All right, let's play 20 questions. While we start thinking about the, Kristen says, I'm so excited to be here. I'm usually at school late, but summer has arrived. I'm enjoying this so much. Lou, you're my hero. No. Kristen, you are my hero. I was going to say heroine, but it still sounds like heroin. You are my hero because you're here, because it's summertime. Summer. Because it's summer and school's out for the summer. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see you. Are you coming down to Walt Disney World anytime? Vanessa Prince. 2 words. When you put them together, I love so much. How much fun did we have? Wading in the water. Wading in the water with Andrew when we were in Puerto Rico. Gosh, how many months has it been now? 7, 8 months ago? Gosh, it was too long ago. Way too long ago. And yes, can we get a double-decker? If we can get a double-decker bus, man, that would be nice. All right, let me try and think of where I want to do the 20 questions. Question 4, so you guys can play for and win your WDW Radio pop socket and little magical pop socket holder thingy for your car or your desk or your computer or whatever. So, all right, let me see. It's 8:28. Time for DJ Lou's dance party. I need to sort of connect it up again so we can do that again. Bring out some of my old mixes from the 80s. All right, let me think of where I want the 20 question to be from, and I think I've got it, and I'm going to try and write it without my glasses. Okay, so here's the deal, Ricky Deck. Don't start getting me into it because I'll start doing the whole double Dutch bus kind of thing. This is how we're going to play 20 questions. I wrote down something that exists or existed in Walt Disney World. It could be an attraction. It could be a character. It could be a food item. It could be a restaurant. It could be a hotel. It could be a person. It could be a cast member. It could be anything that exists within within Walt Disney World proper, as it were. So it really could be a double Dutch bus like that's driving around with the, it could be a monorail. Who knows what it could be? Wait a minute, I have to look something up very quickly because if I can find this. No, I don't have it on here. All right. So here is, hold on. I haven't started looking at, I will take 20 yes or no questions. The first answer that I see, because remember that the chat starts going by very, very quickly, but the first answer that I see will win. Wait. Forget everything I just said. Because tonight, I'm going to give you an option. Because tonight, you can win, Terry since no, we haven't heard. Tonight, you can win either the limited edition WDW Radio Pop Socket, or you can win what is in this bag. You can win what is in this. We can win the mystery prize in this bag. I'm not gonna show you anything more about how thick it is, how big it is, how heavy it is. I will answer no questions about it, but the winner will choose what's in the bag, what's in the box, or you can choose the WDW Radio Pop Socket. Donna's going to go check out and walk around Disney Springs. Have a great time. I love it there. All right, so I have the answer here, and I will start looking up and responding to questions now. So I will keep track of the questions answered, and I will. Is it my Grease costume? I will not actually count that as a. Will I reveal in the box? Yes, I will reveal winner or no winner. I will reveal what is in there. So, all right, here we go. Is it in a park? Yes. Is it in Animal Kingdom? No, that's 2. Is it in Epcot Center? No, that's 3. Is it a current attraction? No, that's 4. Is it food? No, that's 5. Is it in Magic Kingdom? That's 6. Is my sushi leftovers in the bag? No. Is it a former attraction? No. Is it a restaurant? No, that's 8. Is it a person? No, that's 9. Let's see. It is in Magic Kingdom. I think I answered already. Is it a restaurant? Which it is not. Did I answer that already? No. It is not. Jim O, it is not 20,000 Leagues, but that's 10. Christy, is it the castle? No, that's 11. Is it extinct? No, that's 12. Is it Small World? No, that's 13. Is it Orangeburg, Nicole? No, that's 14. Rutrow. You guys are burning through questions fast. Is it a classic at Magic Kingdom? That's too subjective. Is it TTA? No, that's 15. Is it Happily Ever After? No, but I love that show. Carousel? No. Is it a show? No. Is it a statue? No. That's 19, folks. Come on. Is it a Dole Whip? Wah, wah, wah. No, that's 20, but who cares? It's my game, my rules, whatever. Keep going. Is it the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse? No. Is it Space Mountain? No. Is it Peter Pan? No. Dole Whip? No. Pirates? No. Statue? No. Splash Mountain? No. Is it the Liberty Bell? No. Not a boat? Not Roy Disney? Is it not the partner statue? It's not pirates. It's not a parade. It's not a character. It's not a snack. It's not food. Nor do they serve food in it. Does it involve music? No. Big Thunder Mountain? No. Casey Corner? No. Tiki? No. Country Bears? No. Carousel? No. Jungle Cruise? No. Magic Shop? No. Emporium? No. Country Bears? No. Big Thunder? Is it Push? Jungle Cruise? No. Not even close. Emporium Store? No. Is it Dumbo? No. Is it a boat? No. Is it the band? No. Philharmonic? No. Town Hall? No. Hall of Presidents? No. The Laugh Factory? No. Walt's Window? Emporium? Magic Shop? Is it a store? Yes, it's a store. Whew. Not the Tangled Restroom, not the Rose Garden, not Enchanted Tales, not the train station, not the Flag Retreat, not the Hub's Grass, not the Monsters Inc., not the New Robot, not the Riverboat, not the Liberty Bell, not Space Mountain, nor the train station. It's also not the Firehouse, Hall of Presidents, Fire Station, Harmony Barbershop, Monsters Carousel, Harmony Barbershop, Starbucks, I'm Good, or Barbershop. I think that's 106 so far, but that's okay. Confectionery, no. Emporium, no. Christmas Store, no. No. Pin Traders, no. Sunday Eclipse, no. Bibbidi Bobbidi, no. Magic Shop, no. Emporium, no. Come on, guys, you're right there. Mickey Star Traders, no. Magic Shop, no. Star Traders, no. Hall of Presidents, no. Boutique, no. Hat Shop, no. Big Top, no. Magic Shop, no. Christmas Shop, no. Tomorrowland, no. Frontier Show, Uptown, no. Uptown Funk, Pin Shop, no. Mad Hatters, no. Star Traders, no. Not Push, not Main Street, not the Bakery, not Arriba's Class, not Sir Mickey's, not Keith Nettles got Memento Mori. Ay, Dios mío. Wait, who got it first? The first one I saw was Keith Nettles. It is Memento Mori. Whew. That was exhausting. All right, Keith Nettles. So since you got it right, I got to write this on here. I got to write your name so I remember. So Keith Nettles, email me, lou@wdwradio.com. Tell me, do you, with your name, your address, all that, and that you won the contest. But, Keith Nettles, do you want the mystery prize, or do you want the pop socket and holder? Limited edition pop socket and holder. Whew, that's exhausting. Safety Dave's got to go. It's 8:30. It's his bedtime. Good night, Safety Dave. Let's see. Courtney says to get the mystery. Corey says we got to get better at this. Come on, I wanted to make it a little tricky. I'm happy it took so long. Keith Nettles says, woo, it was fun. Got to go. Can we play again? Get the mystery. One more other item. So Keith Nettles, you choose. You choose. You want the pop socket. Keith Nettles says he's taking the bag. So Keith Nettles, you are missing out on the pop socket. And who knows what you are going to find inside the bag. Are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want the bag? He says the bag. Are you sure you want what's in the bag? All right. Inside the bag is a half-used roll of Scotch tape. No, I'm kidding. I would never be that mean. But what's in the bag? What's in the bag is, it is a 2017 Disney Parks and Resorts Deluxe Attraction Poster Calendar. Now, look, I know it's already May, but the reason why I love this and I have these is because I love the artwork that is there. Like, you can actually take these off here and use them and frame them because they are attraction posters from Disney World and Disneyland. I love the fact that they've got the old Disneyland People Mover, America the Beautiful, Magic Journeys, the original Carousel of Progress. I'll let you guys see it rather than me narrate it for you. So send me your address. I will send you out your prize. Christian, it's beautiful. I like it not for the calendar. I just like it for the artwork itself. So Keith, I'm going to put your thing on there. Remind me that you chose the calendar, and I will get that out to you ASAP. So now you got to make sure you come back next week so you can play. By the way, if you play this week's trivia, if you play the trivia contest on this week's show, you win one of these guys. One of those guys. So, and maybe, you know what? I have a couple of extra calendars too. Maybe I'll give the calendar. Let me make sure. Am I going to be here or am I going to be in the parks next week? Where am I going to be? I'm going to be, hopefully, yes, I should be here. So, Becky, I just saw your email, by the way. Okay, so congratulations, Kevin. Thank you all to everybody who was playing. That was a lot of fun. So, and I'm happy it took a little while for you guys to get there. Martin says, next week's show, I'm going to be in Magic Kingdom. Just saying, Mongello. We'll see. Maybe we'll make that happen. So, and remind me next week when we play, or next time we play, to give you guys the option of the pop socket or to give you the option for the calendar. I think I have 1 or 2 left. Corey Bassett's like, great, man. Let's get back to the bus trip. I will talk to Her Majesty about the actual logistics of the bus trip and see if we can make that happen. So. Robert Burton says it's game. I like giving stuff away. It's more fun it is truly more fun to give than it is to receive. So Stan Solo, glad you like that, brother. Looking forward to seeing you again. So Louis, Epcot next for updates on attractions. Cause I said this on the show a couple of weeks ago. Here are my predictions again for what I think you're going to see. I will give a very quick recap for what I think is coming. I think we already know the handwriting is on the wall for a major change and major additions coming to Epcot's future world this year, both in attraction pavilions as well as Epcot proper, including some of the other spaces that you see are already somewhat empty. So Interventions is going to obviously change dramatically from what it is today. I believe in my little heart of hearts that Tomorrowland in Magic Kingdom is one of 2 lands that is going to get some love in the next 4 to 8 years. I believe Tomorrowland is one. I am going to choose to not say at Adventureland what the other one is going to be, but I think that's going to happen. I also think at D33 Expo we're going to hear about the addition of a Marvel Land coming to Disney's California Adventure. So I don't think Epcot needs a rehab. I think Epcot needs some new blood. Some people might like what's going to happen. Some people might not. But there are some spaces and pavilions that I think are underutilized. And I think you're going to see some new additions and some changes along the way. So how's that? So Epcot does not need a New Jersey. Nobody needs a New Jersey pavilion. Mixteam O'Keefe, what is going on, brother? Training camp is underway, my friend. It is almost time for Giants football once again. Have a bus contest just to see how. Listen, this is really only one day for me. Is it really that bad? It could be just bad lighting. Yeah, this is only like one day for me. So, Colin Kendall, it is good to see you, my friend. Epcot needs a plussing. Amber Bramble, much to my dismay, Walt Disney World is not going to get a Spider-Man attraction. So, Gemino, not 2 new lands in Magic Kingdom, but they'll be staggered. But there are 2 lands that I believe are going to get a refreshing, as it were. Look, you've heard me talk about Tomorrowland for a long time. I think this is the year that the announcement is made of what they're going to do. They're going to make some changes as well as some additions. There are some spaces that they can utilize in Tomorrowland that I think will make some very interesting changes. And there's something else going to go away as well. So it will be interesting. Lou, do we need to start camping out now to get into Star Wars Land? No, but you're close. Look, I said this on the show. When you see what they've done to Pandora, whether you're a Star Wars fan or not, that is going to get you very excited for what that Star Wars universe, that Star Wars planet that you're going to be transported to, is going to be like. So I think, if what I think is going to happen, there are some, it's a good time to be a Disney fan. It is a good time to be a Disney fan. So, Robert, I do not think Carousel of Progress is going, to be clear. I do not think Carousel of Progress is going anytime soon. So, do I think Disney will sell VIP tickets for Star Wars Land opening day? No. They don't normally do that. They don't normally have a higher tier ticket for those things. They don't, VIP tickets is just not something that they do. They do VIP experiences in terms of tours, but they won't do that kind of stuff for opening day. So, Disney is making each park a 2-visit park. Joseph Ballesteros, absolutely, brother. That has always been the goal. When MGM Studios first opened, it was very much a half-day park, because that's the way it was designed initially, because it was meant to be opened up in phases. Finally, we're going to get, Hollywood Studios is going to be a 3-day park. I mean, without a doubt, because you're going to need an entire day just for Star Wars Land and then 2 days to do all the other stuff. I will tell you, the expansions of Disney and Hollywood Studios are not done. The Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land is not the only changes coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. So, Rob, there was a 4 to 5 hour wait just to get into Animal Kingdom on Saturday. Not a crazy person, didn't go. So, Joe said he loved the show about Pandora this week. Can't wait to see you in October. Anything that we said can in no way even remotely convey just how spectacular it is going to be. So, do I think the rumors on the West Coast are true that there will be separate admission? The site I heard, separate admission for Star Wars Land? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way, Jose. I would be shocked. I would flames from Corey, if you're talking about separate admission for Star Wars Land, I do not think that is going to be the case at all. There's a lot of reasons why. So, love the show with Becky. Little Timmy Foster going to be back next week. There's a top 10 we've got ready to go for next week. So, Amber Bramble would love to see more places in World Showcase. Maybe that's the question I'll leave you with tonight. And I know we've asked about this before, but there will absolutely be an expansion to World Showcase. And I don't mean the expansion of just a single pavilion. I believe that one of the old concepts for expansion of that park is going to happen. I will say this. Years ago, and I think I talked about this on the show once before, years ago, there was a plan on the table to take where Millennium Village, I still call it Millennium Village, where World Showplace is now. That's a big hunk of property, and it actually expands beyond that backstage to a very wide open space. They were going to blow that out, expand the lagoon, and add a second lagoon back there. There was going to be a hotel on that lagoon adjacent to the park, and then potentially either a number of pavilions, or they thought about having an Australia themed section back there. I believe that expansion is going to take place, potentially with another hotel, another resort there. But I instead of a single pavilion, I think there will be multiple pavilions on that lagoon. Is it something that may get announced this year? Possibly. There's a lot of moving parts going on right now in Disney, I think, in terms of expansion. I think, obviously, Star Wars, Toy Story, Epcot, Future World, a lot of resorts, the gondola, a couple of the things that are happening right now. But I think that I think that is going to be a future growth plan. I don't think that's the 2 to 5 year plan. I think that's something that's going to take place a little bit later on. But if you look on Google Maps, you can see there's a lot of room back there to do a lot of work with. So do I think they make Disney like the gondolas accessible to all or most of the resorts? No. Chad, it's going to have a limited space in terms of where they're going to go, at least for this first run. But you can already see, look, if you come to Walt Disney World or you're local, if you have a car, drive around and look at some of the construction that is going on that for some reason, Becky, I showed you one the other day. There's construction going on that for some reason people haven't talked about yet. There are massive plots of land being cleared, and those are not plots of lands for a garage or a Starbucks or, they're really big plots of land. Sometimes they're behind trees, so maybe they're not that visible, but I think there's going to be some interesting announcements. I think we're going to get some at D33 Expo, which, by the way, we will be at. Look at it, right? With Mouse Fan Travel, we will be back there again this summer. But I will just tell you, it is a good time to. It's going to be a good time to be a Disney fan. Josh, I don't. It's not going to be a fifth gate. You're not going to see a fifth gate here anytime soon. There is a lot of expansion happening in the existing parks because there's still a lot of room. And a fifth gate is such a massive, it's a monumental undertaking because of the infrastructure that has to go in there in order to make that happen. So Nikki Lawrence is going to be there for D23 Expo. You've got to make sure you come by the booth, get your handshake, hug, and pop socket. I think I have to exchange pop sockets for handshakes and hugs. And if you bring me if you bring me food, you're guaranteed a pop socket. How's that? Yay. I'm just doing a little dance because I want people. Taco flavored Doritos, by the way, just, And I do like M&Ms and dark chocolate and tacos. Cast member the main entrance to Magic Kingdom was going to be. The main entrance to Magic Kingdom is going to be changed. It already has changed. So the main entrance to Magic Kingdom, well, maybe what he means is the change that's going on now. So you know that they've moved the security checkpoints from right in front of the planners out to where the buses are and the walkway is. Right now they're in temporary structures. They are going to build permanent structures there for the security checkpoints. That's probably the only entrance change that's going to take place at Magic Kingdom because the entrance is what it is. That can't change. So let's see. New coffee M&Ms. What? Ketchup Doritos. Only Rita, I've had ketchup flavored chips, which I love, not ketchup flavored Doritos, which I'm not sure that I would love, but I do love Doritos. Interesting. How many Pongo Lumpias for a pop socket? Two. It's a twofer. Coffee M&Ms. I have to. I might have to get on that because I do love M&Ms. Although I haven't been drinking coffee. Not that you care. Why am I even bothering saying this? I've been on a tea binge for the past 9 months or so. Amber Bramble, when you come to Walt Disney World, I will take you and treat you to a pineapple lumpia. Just because I like saying Amber Bramble and pineapple lumpia. So, Darlene has to go to watch a YouTube video on how to reglaze her bathtub. I'll show you how to do it. You pick up the phone and find a guy who can reglaze your bathtub because I know if I tried to do it, it would be a hot mess. So, somebody's had a flourless chocolate cake brought home. Well, listen, it sounds like you guys have a lot of other stuff going on, things to do, and coffee M&Ms to send me. So, Brian says coffee M&Ms are good. All right, so I know tomorrow what I'm doing. I'm stopping at Walgreens to get some coffee M&Ms. Aaron, I do know that because on a recent show, Top 10 we did 10 secrets you didn't know about Disneyland. That was one of my secrets because it's about Doritos and Disneyland. So, thank you, my little avatar friend. Thank you, everybody who not only listened to this week's show, which I invite you to please, I ask you please, tomorrow, get out there and share the pants off the show. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, get as many people as you can to not only come like the page, but listen to the show as well. Also, be sure and check out some of the 360-degree videos that I did, not just from Pandora. I did them from Disneyland. I did some from Disney Springs. I think I did one in Magic Kingdom as well. I'll have more coming up very, very soon. And then wait till you see what I bring back from the cruise. 360 videos from the cruise. Spoiler alert. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but who cares? Anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget that. Becky Mankin, thank you as always. If you're interested in momentum, if you have questions about momentum, I would love, look, I keep saying it because I really want to help you love what you do as much as I do. And that's the gift that you have given me, and I want to return that favor to you. And if I can do anything to help you, whether it's at Momentum or a phone call or an email or something, please, please, please let me know. Thanks to all of you who jumped in and played 20 questions. That was a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who was part of the WDW Radio Nation. I love you guys. If you're waiting for your care packages, that will be coming out soon. Don't forget my eBay auctions are start. And listen, you don't have to even wait for a care package. You can buy a care package because I am purging everything. And this weekend, I cleaned out my garage once again and found like 4 more boxes of stuff. So all of my Disney collectibles, save for what is on the shelves back here, I want to get rid of it and share it with you. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And by the way, if you're not coming on a double dip with us in a couple weeks, please come with us to Alaska next year. That is going to be a party, even more so than the bus trip. So anyway, I love all you guys. Some of you Nation members I will see tomorrow on our live video group call where we all get to see each other. That is a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. So until next time, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that this is your best week ever. Have a great night. Love you guys.
Lou Mongello
See
and
ya.
the WDW Radio Podcast. And here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Break it on down. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Well, bless you. Bless you.
Welcome to the WDW Radio Show, your Walt Disney World information station. I'm Lou Mongello, author of the Walt Disney World Trivia books and owner of DisneyWorldTrivia.com. You may remember me from such podcasts as the Mouse Tunes Disney Podcast, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. However, I'm pleased to welcome you to the very first episode of the WDW Radio Show. WDW, that's what it's all about. Just having fun and sharing our common love for a place that so many of us feel is truly something special. I am truly humbled, flattered, and overwhelmed. I'm Lou, and really hope that you enjoy what I'm doing with the new show. New show. 2007, 2007, 2000, 2000, 2007, 2007, 2000.
It seems only fitting that for our first profile we hear from
Jonathan Dicker, Disney legend Charles Ridgway.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a real pleasure to see you again, and I look forward to a lot of times in the future we can have some good times together. I began in 1963 and have still done a